Have you ever been half asleep when suddenly your dog starts barking into the darkness? No warning, no obvious sound, just sharp, alert barking at 2 a.m. Your heart races, you listen carefully, but you don't hear anything. And after a few seconds, it stops. Most people brush it off. They probably heard something. But what if that nighttime barking isn't random at all? What if your dog is reacting to things you simply can't detect? Because when dogs bark at night, there's almost always a reason, and sometimes it's more instinctive than you realize. When you fall asleep, your awareness drops, your hearing relaxes, your brain filters out small noises. Your dog's doesn't. Dogs hear frequencies nearly twice as high as humans can detect. At night, when the world gets quieter, subtle sounds become amplified. Distant footsteps, a car door 3 houses away, animals moving across the yard, even changes in wind pressure. What feels like silence to you may feel active to them. In fact, nighttime often sharpens their alertness because there's less background noise competing for attention. When your dog suddenly barks, it may be in response to something very real, just outside your sensory range. Night triggers protective instincts. Dogs are naturally more alert in low visibility conditions. In the wild, nighttime increases vulnerability. Vision decreases. Threat detection relies heavily on hearing and smell. If your dog barks while staring towards a window, a hallway, or a door, they may be responding to a perceived territorial disturbance. It doesn't have to be dramatic. A stray cat crossing the yard, a neighbor closing their gate. Even unfamiliar footsteps on the sidewalk can trigger a response. When your dog barks at night, especially in a low, repetitive pattern, it's often guarding behavior. They're not panicking, they're announcing awareness. They might be reacting to subtle environmental changes. Here's something most owners overlook. Dogs are extremely sensitive to shifts in environment. Pressure changes before storms, distant thunder long before you hear it, appliances clicking on, heating systems activating, even small electrical hums. At night, when the house settles and expands from temperature changes, tiny creaks can sound amplified. While you recognize those noises as normal, your dog evaluates them as unfamiliar movement. And unfamiliar movement equals investigation. Sometimes one bark is simply your dog saying, "I heard that." Dreams can trigger barking too. Not all nighttime barking happens while they're fully awake. Dogs experience REM sleep just like humans. During this stage, you might notice paw twitching, soft growling, muffled woofs, or sudden sharp barks. That's dreaming. Studies show that dogs replay daily experiences in their sleep, chasing, running, interacting. A sudden bark in the middle of the night may actually be part of a dream sequence. If your dog settles back down quickly afterward, this is usually harmless. It's their brain processing the day. Anxiety feels louder at night. Some dogs bark at night not because of external sounds, but because of internal discomfort. Darkness reduces visual reassurance. If your dog struggles with separation anxiety or mild insecurity, nighttime can amplify that feeling. A dog that barks, then looks towards your bedroom or moves closer to you, may be seeking confirmation that everything is okay. Silence can feel uncertain to anxious dogs. Barking becomes a way to self-soothe or check their environment. Sudden night barking can signal a change. If your dog has never barked at night before and suddenly starts doing it regularly, pay attention. New patterns matter. Changes in hearing, cognitive aging in senior dogs, increased anxiety, or environmental disturbances can all shift nighttime behavior. Older dogs especially may experience cognitive dysfunction that increases confusion after dark. If the barking becomes frequent, disoriented, or paired with pacing, it's worth discussing with a veterinarian. Dogs communicate through behavior first. Consistent nighttime barking can be a signal. So when your dog barks into the dark, it doesn't automatically mean something is wrong, and it definitely doesn't mean they're reacting to nothing. Their senses are sharper, their instincts are older, their awareness doesn't shut off when yours does. Most of the time, that sudden nighttime bark is simply your dog doing what they were built to do: detect, assess, and protect. And while you may never hear what they heard, in their world, it was real enough to respond to. The key isn't to panic, it's to observe patterns. Because behind every bark, especially at night, there's usually a reason.